Japanese kids grow up with this like very certain array of like kids anime, which is just absolutely not known overseas at all.
Doraemon.
Doraemon's probably like the most well known, but like you don't like see an anituber like reviewing Doraemon.
Episode 5000 review Doraemon. Let's go.
Right. Or like, you know, like one series that I grew up watching like alongside Doraemon was this show called Sazae-San.
Which is like the longest running Japanese
anime ever.
Yeah. And nobody outside of Japan has heard of it. I didn't know about it until I was having a conversation.
Just to put in perspective, my mum grew up watching that show, and I grew up watching that show. Right. So it's been going on since like the 60s, and I think there's like 5,000 episodes.
It's absurd.
It's still going to this day.
I know.
I don't know how. Like I don't know, like because like it's really weird because the concept of that show is like it's just revolving around this family living in Japan, and it's just like the most like normal ass slice of life show that I've ever seen. But I also think to myself like, how can you come up with like 40 years worth of topics and not be like, oh, maybe we did cover this topic like 25 years ago in one of those episodes?
There must be episodes that overlap. Like I feel you can't make that many episodes and not overlap.
I mean, they probably could overlap, but no one's going to be bothered to like fucking cross.
No one's rewatching that show, right? It's one of those things. If it's on TV, you watch it, right?
It's like, they covered this topic in episode 1743.
there's one super fan in Japan that's just seen every episode.
Of course,
and just knows everything about every episode.
That seems to be Sazae-San?
Sazae-San.
And Doraemon seem to be the one thing where if you ask anyone in Japan, do you watch anime? They'll be like, Doraemon. And
I grew up with Doraemon and Sazae-san.
And then I'm like, I meant like, the other anime.
Right.
Because like anime. Like there's a distinction.
There's no boobs in that. What the fuck?
I don't want to imagine Doraemon with boobs.
Oh my god.
No, God.
That exists somewhere on the internet.
Please don't.
But like watching Doraemon and like Sazae-san and like I could list off a number of shows, but no one will probably know. But like there's just like a certain number of shows that I think like it's just become tradition now, no matter what generation or like if you're born and raised in the city or the middle of nowhere. Every kid grows up watching these like really specific set of shows.
Sazaeでございます。お魚くわえたドラ猫追っかけて裸足で駆けてく